Hello, everyone. Peter Giannato's here with FIDE Master David Brodsky after his sixth round game. And you won this game,
Yes.
and you did win last night. Unfortunately, I didn't catch you. That was sort of a important game as well.
Yeah, it was last game of the round.
Yep. So, well, let's look at your sixth round game with Kapish here,
Okay.
and just show us some of the important moments of this game.
Yeah. So, he surprised me move one c5. I thought he'd play the French, but okay. So Najdorf, English attacks. What I usually do is this: Queen d2, castles. And b5 f4. Yeah, here's where he started to think. This is still theory here. He played bishop e7. I mean, there are some other possibilities, maybe like rook c8 and stuff. But so it's still book. It's really interesting. Like white gives up the pawn, but there's really a lot of compensation if black doesn't do anything. If black doesn't do something. He took it.
Oh.
Rook g1, takes, and he played king f8. Which, I mean, someone did something similar like this against me, but the thing is, I mean, it defends g7 pawn, but it becomes difficult for black to play after the end. I mean, queen b6 is like the best move. Where okay, I mean, if you trade and give up g7, it's still equal material, but yeah. But I mean, if black does something like castles, then this could run into very quick disaster. Just queen h6. I mean, if g6, then I'll sack in some educated way. Yeah, ups takes, and yeah, that's gonna be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so black will have to play something like bishop f6, and I can just take d6. And I wouldn't want to be black here.
Yeah.
Or maybe takes and knight d5. But anyway, it's not easy for black to play if he doesn't know what he's doing. So he played king f8. So I played queen g3. I wanted to play it now because black can't play bishop f6 because I just take the pawn. So I mean, I wanted to do this move maybe eventually just to put pressure on g7, but now he has to play rook g8, which is sort of awkward. So I took knight d2. Yeah, he played rook c8. I was more expecting knight b6, but then I do something similar. I just go knight f1, and then the knight just comes to d5, and then it just becomes real difficult for black. He just doesn't have any easy moves. Yeah. So he played rook c8, but I still went knight f1. I mean, I could have gone knight d5, but then okay, he plays knight b6, and I thought, okay, takes. And if I still go like knight f1, then okay, he starts up maybe something like rook b8 or c3, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
He gets his counterplay real fast. So I decided, okay, let me just put that on hold and bring the other knight. He played knight f6. Okay, maybe helping on the king side. Knight e3, and here he went queen a5, which is sort of trying to make my position a little awkward, like because now I can't move this. I have trouble moving the c knight because of the a2 pawn, not to mention the e4 pawn. So I played king b1, which is a fairly normal move. I just had to be careful about the stuff on the b file. But so I just took the pawn and queen d3, and now everything's it's just secure, and it's equal material, and white has everything. These pieces are just bad. These pieces are just not doing anything. He played rook c8, so I went b3. Yeah, I was considering a lot of other stuff here. Like, I was thinking knight e3, but then I think he sacks. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this still looks pretty good for white, but I wasn't so convinced. Like, say if he plays, what was I thinking? G6 maybe. You know. And in the game, I got a significantly better version of this. I played b3, and he took like this. So, okay, I mean, he was just so desperate that you know, because next up I'm gonna go like say he plays something like a5. Okay, I can just play like knight d5, takes a4, and I can just take this.
Yeah.
And this, I mean, white's a pawn up, and he's got the better
Yeah.
position to connect the passers. That's just it. Yeah, but so he took, queen takes. I mean, white has the double C pawns, which aren't ideal, but then again, black needs to get his pieces out here.
Yeah.
When king E8, I thought he'd go more like in G6 territory, but I was planning just rook F1. And I mean, if takes, I'll just trade and I take with something, and then I'll just take. And black can't really get any passed pawns here, and I'll just consolidate. But I can go C5. Yeah, I was also in knight D5 is also at a lot of moments. That's a good idea. But he went king E8, so I decided, nothing immediate here. Let me just bring the king to some good squares. D7, king D2. Yeah, I was thinking of C5. Yeah. But there was, for some reason, I didn't play it, and maybe it just goes like this, and I didn't really see some knockout punch. Just, I mean, he gets his bishop nice and active. So
yeah.
So I decided, okay, let me just play king D2 instead, and it's not at all easy for him. So he played G6. I mean, because if he goes up like king C6, which he later did, then I'll go knight D5, and I get rid of my double C pawns like this.
Right.
So he played G6. I just went up anyway. He played king C6. I mean, if it takes, then I just recapture. And
yeah, you get E4 square as well.
Yeah, E4 square, and then I'll trade something, maybe invade on G7. Black is not holding this. He played king C6. Okay, I still went knight D5, which is very logical at this moment. He took, he could have also gone bishop D8, but I mean, nothing's gonna save black here. Just
you could probably take a D6 go rook F1.
Yeah, I was thinking something like this.
Yeah.
And this is not gonna. I mean, something's gonna drop on the F file. Maybe he'll play like G5, but that's just it. I'll play maybe just rook F3 and then go to H3 and hit the H7 pawn maybe, or I can just pile up on the B file. A lot of things are just winning for white. So he took C takes. Yeah, king C5. This is probably a little too the mistake because the king ended up getting in some mating nets.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably better just to go back king C8, king C7. But okay, black's still lost here. I think maybe just rook F1 and yeah, it's just a lot of tension. Maybe he has to play G5, but that's really. I mean, I could play F6 maybe.
Yeah, okay, the rook is better than the bishop. So.
Yeah, everything C5. So I went just rook B1, rook F8. Yeah, it's really awkward because he has to get out of the pin. I was thinking he might go rook E8, but then I start getting in some fancy mating nets. Just takes, say F takes. I'll play rook B7, and next up I'll just go rook B1 and I'll go rook B1 and maybe rook C7. There's also, I mean, if that doesn't work, there's the pretty idea I go C4 and play rook B5. Yeah, so so that's the plan. Play rook F8, rook B7, bishop D8. Yeah, so now it's not so easy. I'm gonna have to do some stuff, but I mean, I don't want to allow like G takes F5. So that where black might start, attacking the pawn chain. So I just play rook F1, which is okay. Simple. It's winning even without the mating nets. F6. I mean, he didn't. It's either he has to drop F7 or H7. So I decided just to take.
Yeah.
Rook G8, a little counterplay, but that's nothing real. So I decided just reroute a little, go maybe back to the B file to try and mate him again. Let rook G2, okay, and now rook H8 is a nice one. It's the bishop is just kicked out. If he goes say bishop E7, then I'll play rook B1 and mate him on C8. So he played bishop B6 A5. Yeah, now I mean I can take an F6 and that's winning, but it said let me just play C3. So that stops the rook D2 check. Stops rook D2 check. He took king B5 maybe would have dodged the mate temporarily, but I'll just take an F6 and D6, and there's no there was no hope.
Right.
So he played rook takes, and now rook b1.
Yeah.
Yeah, next up is rook c8. There's no way of stopping it, so
Yeah.
he resigned.
He resigned. Yeah.
Yeah.
That seemed like a pretty straightforward game.
Yeah, it was pretty
by you.
clean, it looked like.
Yeah. Well, what's your standing in the tournament now? What's your score?
I'm 50% through.
Okay, 50%.
Yeah, 3 out of 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, well, congratulations, and
thank you.
thanks for the interview.
Thanks.
Yeah.